Brandon, do you want to indulge in some BombDraw?
Ian, I don't only want to, I need to.
Whoa.
I've been thinking about all the potential wonderful prompts that could be dished out to me.
I am excited too.
Also, we should do one for the chat. For the Maddie says give Brandon 7 rerolls. That's not enough.
Who should go first? Do we roll for the chat first? Do we roll for you first? Do we roll for me first?
Let's roll for the chat first.
3, 2, 1, let's jam. A behemoth knee.
Great. Absolutely, that is what they get to draw.
That's a solid prompt, man.
No rerolls.
I'm not gonna lie.
I would take that. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm going.
Okay.
You will wait.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Oh, this is a pretty good one. A wraith-like clockwork device.
All right, I'll do it.
3, 2, 1, let's jam. Applies for a job as a fantastical being.
That's a great one too.
I'm gonna do that. All first
I like
rolls.
that a lot.
Applies for a job as a fantastical being. Here I go. Yes, I've been watching a new show. Well, I've started watching it. I haven't continued, but I intend to because I really like it. It's called Long Story Short. It's a recent release on Netflix. It's by one of the creators, at least, of BoJack Horseman. And BoJack Horseman is one of my favorite shows of all time, even though it's a fucking punch in the gut every time you watch it. It's also
a feel-bad show. It's
a feel-bad show, but it's simultaneously one of the funniest shows ever made. It's just you have to really feel like a shit human being then in between those amazingly funny moments, and then it makes you think about life also. Which is why you feel like shit, is because it makes you think about life and making mistakes. Anyway, BoJack Horseman, fantastic show. This new show, much easier to watch, called Long Story Short. It's about this family. They're extremely Jewish. Like, it comes into play very often. This family's Jewish faith, but they're not like...
How Jewish are they?
I don't know. I don't know enough to make a quantifiable judgment, but they are Jewish, and
sure.
Their faith comes into play a lot in the show. But it's about this family, and it's about this family throughout the years in their life. It's told in a very non-sequential or non-chronological format, because each episode is its own story. So you sort of get pieces of what this family is like, because some episodes take place in like 2021, some episodes take place in 2020, some episodes take place but like they'll also simultaneously take place in 2012. Like they'll kind of like jump around as is necessary for the plot of that particular episode. It doesn't become like confusing because it's just about this family and like what their lives were like. So like the non-chronological format is more of a way of thematically connecting moments of like younger points in their life to later moments in their life, like per the episode. So like the one son is like has ADHD and like other sort of neuroatypical sort of things going on with him, and they learn that when like the son is young. And then we skip ahead to like 2012 when the son is an adult man now, like he's just graduated college, or he's like in the middle of college or something like that.
Okay.
And like we sort of learn how those learning, not disabilities, but those learning difficulties he's had that he's been diagnosed with as a kid, how those have come into play and like affected him as an adult, and like the way he behaves, and it kind of like talks about that stuff, and it's all very funny. Like it's an extremely funny show.
Is it animated?
It's animated, yeah. It's heartwarming. All the characters are humans. It's got a fun, unique style to it. It's not like it looks very similar to BoJack Horseman in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways it's its own complete individual style. And the writing is that same way too, where a lot of the character interactions have this sort of like light floatiness that BoJack Horseman really specialized in, that I enjoy. And this has that same sort of light floatiness to a lot of the dialogue between characters. I don't know why I would describe it as light and floaty, but I don't have a better way to describe it. Those are the words that came to my mind just now. But it's very good, and it's just like you learn about things in the family throughout different episodes by just like the way that the time happens. And like for instance, the one episode is also about this daughter, and she's trying to get her a daughter of the parents of the show. There's like the parents, and then there's 3 kids, and each episode tends to focus on one of the kids. And then like the parents are usually very involved in the episode and like the kids' lives and things like that. And the daughter is trying to get her daughter now or her kids in general into this school. And so her and her wife are trying to like figure out how are we going to get into school. So the daughter decides she's going to cook this recipe that her mom used to cook for her, but at this point the mom has passed away, but she's like a character in like a lot of the other episodes. It's just that like we find out in this year that she has since passed away. And it's the daughter. Yeah, and so this is like episode 4 in the series. So it's like it's not too late into it, so I don't think it's like any sort of spoiler to say that. But the mom passes away at some point, and we have some episodes that take place before she's passed away and after she's passed away. And so the daughter's trying to cook this recipe her mom used to make her, and she's getting really frustrated. She's like obsessing over it. It's ruining her life and her marriage with and like it's pissing her wife off. And so she's trying to make this recipe, and it's basically, you can clearly tell that the episode is about she wants to make this recipe for this like function that's happening at this preschool that's going to like get her kids into the school. But it's less so about getting you think it's about getting the kids into the school, but you realize as the episode goes on, it's less about getting the kids into the school, and it's more about recreating that recipe her mother used to make her as a kid.
Yeah, she needs it to be perfect for personal reasons.
Exactly. Like she makes it about the school, but it's not. It's about her, and it's about this journey she's going on with trying to essentially, she just misses her mom. And so, and the show is a lot of that kind of stuff. You know, it's really good so far from what I've seen. I've really enjoyed the episodes I've watched. So go check that out. All of my recommendations.
I didn't even know it existed.
Basically, yeah.
Peacemaker.
Whoa.
Peacemaker. James Gunn, one of his DC Universe things.
Who's the Croatian with you?
He did. What's up? It's me. It's Brandon. You know me.
I don't know. I just know some guy from Croatia.
I am from Croatia. That's what they say in Croatia.
Do they pronounce it Croatia, or is it Croatia?
Croatia.
Okay.
But I just meant they say I am from Croatia in Croatia.
Oh, everyone does. I am from Croatia.
It's a popular thing they say.
It's a classic greeting.
Especially when you ask them where they're from, they always say that.
Yeah, I'm from Croatia.
Like, how do you guys all come together to know what to say? It's like, did you guys plan this? This is crazy.
Yeah.
Peacemaker. So James Gunn has is I think many people know that he has the reins to the DC comic universe now. They're trying to do the Marvel thing, like 5 years after Marvel made everybody sick of it.
Yeah.
They still want to do it themselves.
Still trying to suck out that teeth.
They gave it to James Gunn, who famously did all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, which arguably one could say is the best Marvel movies. Depends on who you ask, but that's what I think. Gave him the keys to the entire universe, and first that was after he did a Suicide Squad movie, which was pretty good, I think. That's where the Peacemaker character is introduced.
He made the first DC movie that people liked, and DC was like, fuck, hire him.
Like, how much money do you want? You can have it all. You can take our most beloved characters and you can have Superman. Please make a movie that someone likes. We don't know how to do it. We've tried for like 10 years.
We really tried hard with the Zack Snyder thing, and we just now realize he can't write anything. He's just a music. He should just make music videos.
Suicide Squad was good. Peacemaker's in that. He then was given a Peacemaker TV show, which picks up immediately after the movie ends. The first season's great, and then we finished the first season, and we're like, I do that thing I always do when I really like a show that ends on a cliffhanger, where I immediately look up, when do I get more of this? And they were basically like, this was like 2 years ago, and they were like, not until Superman comes out.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh shit. So I'd wait a long time. Superman came out. It's pretty, I don't know if you've seen Superman.
I haven't.
By James Gunn. It's fun. It's pretty fun. It's not bad. It's, you know, it's a good take on Superman. It's the most vanilla superhero, right? Like,
he kind of is, yeah.
he doesn't have that much of
Just,
a like
he's
that
just
much
a good, kind-hearted, sweet
conflict.
boy. He's like kind
He's
of
a little sweet boy
yeah.
from space. But they found a good way to do it. It has some like James Gunn denies it, but it has some pretty relevant political messaging in it. He says, "Nah, it's coincidence." I don't think that's true.
I mean, you gotta
That's a
do
whole nother
that,
thing.
I think, because otherwise people.
You have
like,
to do that, especially considering the political
Yeah.
thing he just chose to tackle.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. Peacemaker has a little like cameo in it, and then Peacemaker season 2 came out, and it plays off of the Superman movie in a lot of like it picks up there,
Okay.
and it's fun. I like season 2 a lot. It ended the finale kind of sucked, but it was because I feel like the second to last episode felt like the real finale. No, I can't go into too much detail because I'm not like spoiling
I already
things.
actually know about
like,
what happened in the second, because it kind of blew up because of the Fortnite dance.
Oh well, that happens in the show, yes, but that wasn't the main thing.
No, I know about. Oh, that's not the main thing. Like the fact that they're in that universe, and that's what the dance.
That's
is
I mean a big
referencing.
plot point, but that's not like the finale.
Oh.
But regardless, there's the second to last episode is really good, and then the last episode felt like it was setting up the next DC movie, and
course.
it did not feel as good. John Cena's awesome. They do this thing each season. I mean, there's only 2 seasons, but the intro is like awesome. It's like this, basically, they're on a cheap stage doing like bad choreography, like
Yeah.
not all the characters from the show, and they did it both seasons. It's very fun.
And apparently the dance also references like a big reveal that happens later in the show.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if did James Gunn confirm that that's what that dance is supposed to mean? Because
That's
I feel like that's a little bit of like a, I don't know
I'm
if
not
that's
sure, but that's why like the whole, because like there was a Fortnite dance where they put Peacemaker in the game, and then they gave him the dance
Yes.
from the new season opening.
Unfortunately, they're doing some like interdimensional shit. Like I don't know why that's where all superhero stories have to go. Maybe because
Oh,
that was so
man.
strongly used in comic books. It must like for years and years. But still, it's getting old. Everybody wants to go right there. Seems
Yeah.
obvious to like avoid that because it's like I think everybody shares the sentiment that it's like kind of played out. But I don't know.
Well, nice. So you give Peacemaker a recommendation.
I do. I think it's really fun. I think it's really enjoyable. Check it out.
Alright. Gianna says, I saw season 1 of Squid Game, but I haven't watched past that because it was so heavy. I do hear it's a heavy show.
Look, people who enjoy season 2 and 3 or whatever, that's cool, but I don't think you need to watch more than season 1, honestly.
Okay, fair enough.
I've seen it all, and the rest is fine, but season 1 is kind of like its purest form, and everything else just kind of feels like
Tacked on.
it's being made because it made a lot of money and they were asked for more.
I guess it's my
It's my
turn to
opinion.
talk about something, I guess.
If you got one.
I've been playing
Or we
Doom
could
Dark
not
Ages
talk about-
finally.
Oh yeah, how do you feel about that?
I'm fucking liking it. I like blocking and doing attacks in time with things and being on time.
Yeah. I beat it. Back when it came out, I really enjoyed it. It was fun. It's more Doom,
It's more
but it's a
Doom.
nice take on it.
But I told you about this the other night when we were playing a game. But I like when Doom Eternal was so different from Doom 2016 in all the ways that I didn't want it to be. It was kind of a bummer, but now that Doom Dark Ages is so different from both of them, it kind of evens out. And also, Doom Dark Ages does like kind of like brings back some of those elements I liked about Doom 2016 that Eternal kind of got rid of. I am really liking it. I'm enjoying the story much more than Eternal, even though the story is still like, it's like watching, it's like they jumped into season 7 of Dragon Ball Z or some shit like that.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird. I don't know. This story, like I can follow it, but I'm just like, what the?
Yeah.
What is this? Who are these people?
Yeah, they've they referenced this alien species that is only ever referenced in Doom for the Nintendo 64. Otherwise, it's
Oh, really?
the first time.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah. Otherwise, the first time it's ever referenced again is in Doom Eternal, and so because they made it a thing in Doom Eternal, now they've turned them into a whole like species in Doom. I know all of the references that they are making, and I feel like in Doom Dark Ages, they're making so many fucking references all the time in Doom Dark Ages.
You're the guy who would know. I would love to watch your like 12-part YouTube video explaining all the nuances.
You know what's so fucking funny is that it feels like they tailored specifically the key system in Doom Eternal, or I'm sorry, Doom Dark Ages for me. Because there's only there's two types of keys that you get in Doom Dark Ages so far as I've played. You get a secret key, and as Lotus Clock is saying in the chat, Lotus Clock already knows where I'm going with this.
A blue key.
You get a blue key.
I love the blue key.
I love the blue key.
You forever changed the words blue key in my brain, so much so that when I was playing Doom the Dark Ages by myself with no audience or you around, I was calling it a blue key as well.
Oh my gosh. I have that tendency to ruin words for people like that.
You really, you changed the world, man.
Really blew up the blue key for you. A bluey.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been liking Doom Dark Ages. I'm excited to play more.
Happy to hear that. Cool.
Yeah. So Brandon, instead of telling me about something else you've watched, played, whatever.
Yeah.
Tell me about a formative experience in your life.
Whoa. So that time I walked in on my grandpa naked, it really changed a lot of things for me.
That's when you became horny for old men.
Yes, and I just can't, all the like therapy. The therapy is not enough. Stop it.
That's right. Try as you might.
Just a lot of wrinkles, a lot of nooks and crannies. Gosh, I like it a lot. Hey, who can't appreciate a nice gilf, right?
That's right. Nice grandpa I'd like to fuck.
That's right.
Oh my. The formative experience is the first time I heard Ian say blue key, says Lotus. Gianna says the struggle to yes and was
what? No struggle. It's very natural.
Oh yes, yes.
I nailed it.
You know about that? You've listened to the first two, or the two Adam Sandler comedy records that like are relevant, I guess, is how I would put them, right?
Like, I mean, yes, I have. I can't say that I remember everything from all of them, but I have listened to them.
Because one of them has.
I might know what you're talking about.
One of them has like this track where it's like this group of 4 friends going on a road trip or something like that. And they're like, yeah, I want to reminisce about the old times, man. Man, you remember this, that, the other. And then, like, for some reason, by the time, like, during the reminisce, the format is they start reminiscing, and then one of them starts talking about seeing an old man naked, and
no, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, so then what happens each time is they talk about wanting to see, like, seeing this old man naked and how much they want to see old men naked, and then they get thrown out of the car, and then you hear the car go and drive away as they start yelling and go, hey, screw you guys. And that's the format for every single character, like for the first 3 people who are in the car, and then the final person is Adam Sandler, and he's driving the car, and he's like, wow, those guys are a bunch of weirdos. What? Oh my god! And then there's a and then car crash, and then there's a PSA at the end of the track that says, if you find out your friends are attracted to naked old men, don't throw them out of your car or you'll die. That is the entire sketch from beginning to end. I guess I've just summarized, but
I think Adam Sandler's like peak writing is just his albums, right? Like that's when he was doing his best
Billy
work.
Madison is a masterpiece in my opinion.
I also like Happy Gilmore a lot.
I like Happy Gilmore.
I think it holds up.
Billy Madison hits in such a specific way though, because Billy Madison is just a parody of all of like the underdog story movies that were like coming out around the time. And it's so perfect.
Yeah, it feels very sketch-like and fun.
Yeah.
But I love Happy Gilmore as well.
I love Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore 2, I love.
You love
a lot.
Happy
The first
Gilmore.
one, meh.
Yeah.
2, so good.
Just
I'll
loved it.
watch it over and over. Love it. I like when they remind me of the jokes from the first one, which I like less. Great. Good stuff.
No, I love Billy Madison. I love Happy Gilmore. Billy Madison is my more favorite of 2 movies, by a long shot. Actually, like I love Happy Gilmore. I really love Billy Madison as a movie. I think it's really a great like parody comedy movie.
That's fair. I never, it is, but I never looked at it as a parody kind of movie. That's pretty interesting. I mean, it's like a story that's been done in different ways and taken seriously, kind of, but yeah, I hadn't looked at it that way.
Yeah, it does. I don't know if they would consider it themselves a parody movie, but it plays out so much like a perfect parody movie of like any underdog story where the main character has to overcome to like basically win back their fall from grace. And like every scene is like some kind of cliche from those types of movies, but it's obviously taken to some ridiculous extreme, like the bus driver like being a enemy who then becomes a friend who then helps the main character like train to sort of like conquer the final like challenge. And it's Chris Farley is the bus driver. And
a really fun way to look at it.
My favorite moment that's a parody from the show is when the Adam Sandler is being read the story of the puppy the boy who lost his dog or whatever it's called to the kindergarten class, because it's the most idiotic, inane story ever written. There's no lesson, there's no moral. The kid loses his dog and then the dog comes back, and that's it. There's like nothing to be learned or gained from the story. And yet that is the turning point for Adam Sandler's character. He's like, that is the story, like the most nonsense, like C-spot run ass story ever is literally what changes Adam Sandler's character's life and makes him become like the hero that he becomes in the movie. And that is so funny to me. And it's
also funny that he calls it, because it was so impactful to him, he calls it back later and somebody calls him out on it, that it's just like meaningless.
Yeah, exactly. The moment that again, it's a parody moment, the moment where like the hero brings back the like formative experience and like uses it for the inspirational speech is just immediately shut down by like the judge, and he's called an idiot. It's so good. Every moment is such a great parody of like these cliched scenes from these underdog story movies. And once I kind of started watching the movie like that, I really just love it.
I like that. I like the way you see things.
Hey, thank you.
And Sea of Stars says, what a floof.
Such a floof.
Bit of a floof.
You got a bunch of floofy kitties.
Yeah, this is actually the least floofy of the 3.
Interesting.
The other 2 are like long hair.
Yeah,
medium hair and long hair.
Long hairs.
She's not. Yeah, got some kitties.
I used to
3 of them, as far as I know, unless Morgan has snuck more in.
I remember looking up pictures of cats as a kid and like with the names of them, and I'd be like, oh, what kind of cat is Dinky? What kind of cat is Toby? Those were our childhood cats, and they would be like domestic short hair and Tabby domestic short hair, and it's like, what is but there's this one over here and there's that one over there, but it's just like, no, they're all the domestic short
They're all
hairs.
like one of 3 things.
Yeah.
They're almost all like any cat you kind of find like stray or anything. They almost all have a little bit of tabby in them, even like other colors.
Oh, interesting.
A lot of them, but yeah, this is a cat show now.
We are a cat show.
Talk about cats.
My name is Top Cat Yo.
And my name's Brant Catton.
Dude, that's a great name. Holy shit.
I didn't know what to say. I panicked in the moment.
Man, what the hell?
You like it? It was actually good.
Oh fuck.
Should I switch?
Yeah.
Should I switch over to that?
Immediately. Do it now. Like we'll quit the show right now and you do it.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change my name legally, I think.
Yeah.
Should I do that?
First and last name.
That's a good move.
Yeah. And Morgan's name.
Wait, I don't think I can change another person's name.
Yes, you can. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, I guess parents have been doing it to their children for a long time.
Exactly.
I have a small 10-year-old tabby cat who's obsessed with me. Ian can confirm.
Can't confirm.
Yeah, what's her name? Soleil? Is that right? Is that the name?
That's correct. You got the name right.
It's a good name. I like that name.
Yeah. She's a little ball of sunshine.
Are we ready to share our drawings?
I am ready.